There we go. I'm live. Oh my gosh. Hello. Well, anyway, I went back to Vegas. I got up, made myself exercise a half an hour before, getting ready. I went down there. I kind of got looped around. My how can I say, my guidance system has anyone's guidance systems been wonky? Like you go to use it and it's wonky. It'll tell you turn left. So you go in the left lane like a fucking idiot. And then 2 seconds later, turn right. Turn right. And you're like, motherfuck. Okay, I'm going to turn right. I'm turning right. I'm like driving with a mentally deranged car. Really, I'm driving. The GPS lately is like mentally deranged. My GPS had me going in motherfucking circles. I was like, what the flying fuckaroony you doing, you damn GPS? Oh boy, it's time for a joint. So I did see the doctor. The blood pressure. They're going to have to, within the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to be fasting and stuff. More or less, I want to firm up, and so when I do the test, it won't have high blood pressure, or it'll show that I'm taking initiative. Is that too much? Okay, so there. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Anyway, I just want to say out there, the girls that seen me, I want to say a shout out to all the goddesses. We are all goddesses. And, it's just, how can I say this? There are so many women who, what I call it, they end up showing their true. So, I think it was John Christian who said that there are, and it's true though. I had a guy friend that would help certain people. You know what I mean? He was he worked with people and he made money off them. And some people were mainly, believe it or not, there was a lot of YouTubers he had, but he never told me what he did or any help. You know what I mean? He didn't go, oh yeah, there's a secret here. Let me tell you this. It was never anything like that. He never was talkative in that spirit. So he had said that, I'm looking for, oh, I got one last big one. I'm using that one. Bitch. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to pour this little baby one and the big one. Yeah. So I think it was Christina's friend. That's why he's not. He was a nice guy. I like to play practical jokes. But anyway, what happened was it was one of Christina's friends, and he used to, what's it called? Be his agent. That's what he was. He was his agent. And he was dating Christina's friend, not mine. She was crazy as shit. And I wouldn't have her come 5 feet for my dog, let alone come into my house. So anyway, we're talking about how many of you had gone on Facebook and think, God, there's a lot of families here that just argue. My feeling on Facebook, they really need to bring it in and call it Family Feud, or better yet, Family Book. No longer Facebook, it's Family Book. Because I had a friend, and you hear it all the time, all the stories, because I listen to these stories. And the one thing that I realized really early, they keep Facebook's name out, but they say they go on this thing on the internet and argue family. Now, I've seen some heavy arguments done on Facebook. I mean, we're talking, I want to meet you and kick your ass type talk, right? But that's Family Book. Do you know who replaced Facebook? You want to know? It wasn't Twitter. Everyone thought Twitter was going to be it. No, it's TikTok. People can make lots of money now. You could sell stuff, locally on Facebook and stuff like that. Like I said, it's Family Book, but it's been taken over. Guaranteed. There's more people right now on TikTok than at the highest time of the day, which would probably be about between now and 8 o'clock. It would be between 5 to 8, a 3 hour thing. That's what I'm guessing. TikTok is busy as hell. Oh, God, yeah. And that's what replaced it. Oh, yeah. Facebook is. Remember, Facebook replaced another one. I forget what it was, but they replaced. I guess you can say their own thing. A while back, they replaced. Shoot, what was that called? Huh. I used to have one on there. Everybody did. Anyone who was anyone had, shoot, what was that chat thing? That was so cool, though. I mean, there were some of the weirdest people I found, like these gamers, man. I was looking for gamers that wouldn't mind a game, and I put the time, on my time zone, and all these other gamers came from a different time zone. We had Russian, we had English. Oh, it was amazing. And then it was like they decided to play with it, and then just like anything else, I had friends going, "Oh, I'm going on Facebook. I'm going on Facebook." And the Facebook hit. It was like that was it. I had friends of mine on Facebook, but most of my friends, if I messaged them, they were too busy playing the Facebook games. Yeah, because it was hot. What were they doing? They were playing Facebook games. And if you know enough people who are veterans and stuff, I used to know a lot of cheat codes. The reason why I think they started to, they got away from the games wasn't because of the fact that of kids playing it. That's what they tried to say. It's because of the fact that a lot of people were getting cheat codes and playing for free, getting all, like the cheat code, like Rosebud for Sims. So anyway, here it is. We're all happy. We're all. And Christina brings her friend around. I kind of didn't like him, so I just like, come on, Christine, this isn't fun. He's he was around our age, but acting like he was much older in some ways. I don't know. He was just, he was Christina's friend. And he had been talking on the phone. And I've worked with the agents before, and they've been nothing but respectful to me. I've also fired one agent. Oh, yeah. And I had one guy who had told me, and the reason why I got rid of him is because we had a private conversation talking about something private in my life, and he put me on speakerphone. And he goes, "You can hear them laughing." I go, "Hold it. Did you put me on speakerphone and didn't inform me?" And he got real quiet. We got that in that contract. Let me go check it real quick. I always kept it handy when I talked with him. I flipped it over. Yeah, you're not supposed to put me on speaker. Can I talk to your boss? Yeah, I fired him. I don't give a fuck if it's his wife or whoever. Who, when I talk to, I was just pissed. Oh, like I said to him, I've been working with you 2 weeks. It was it was just a pain in the ass. I said my mother could do better than you. Shit. I go, well, anyway, I end up getting a replacement. Like they had to look for somebody because the boss agreed because he wasn't my boss. I was his boss. And I was told that by the owner of the company. And he called me personally and said, "What has he done for you in 2 weeks?" So I told them all that he did. And he's like, "That's it?" I go, "You got that?" And then, oh, the cherry on top, he put me, when I was talking and I told him what the personal thing was, and then he put me on speaker. His wife and their whole freaking family heard. And I said, "Oh, man, you got to be joking." Now, even if you have one other person, I don't want one other person. I'm talking to you, you, you. Well, anyway, he agreed. He didn't know that he did that. And I said, "No, it's in the contract that I even signed and you signed." He goes, "Yeah, that is so. If you put me on speaker and I say something that's very, that no one else should know, and it's like a lot of money," he goes, "Yeah, puts you on notice." So I go, "Yeah, puts both of us. New speakerphone. The only way you do it is, hey, we got the people you want to talk to. They're here, all here. You want me to put you on speaker?" The only difference. So anyway, yeah, I actually, you know, did fire him because he did that. And he didn't, how can I say this? He didn't apologize. He didn't go and um how can I say this? I probably would have just thought nothing of it, but he said, "What's the big deal?" For someone who worked there for 5 years, should have known that. And I said, "How many people have you put on speakerphone?" He goes, "How many people like you read the whole book?" And I go, "Hey, I got lots of time." I said, "There's times I got like 3 hours, and it takes about 3 hours to finish that bad boy up." It was to save both parties, more or less, both ends of the shtick. And I was cool with that. Yeah, but I did. I it's because he goes, "Hey, what's the big deal? It's just a speaker." And I'm like, "I signed a thing stating I can't put you on speaker and you can't put me on speaker. So since you put me on speaker on your end, does that mean I can put you on speaker on this end?" And he goes, "Yeah, I see what you mean." But if he would have been, "Hey, stuff, I'm so sorry. I was just joking around. You know, I had a couple, shots." I'd be like, "Hey, it's cool. You're hired again." But I'm going to be honest. He was supposed to do, like, how can I say this? I was supposed to get a whole lot more, where I get more gigs, and it never happened. So I went and worked with the other guy that wanted to work with me. And that worked out pretty good. It was pretty cool back in the day, man. So here it is, it's April. Yeah. Oh, I went over to Target. I picked up some groceries. I was like, they got these pear apples. I love them. And what I did was they're $6 for three of them. And usually I buy about two because they're freaking huge. They're really a good deal. I really I love them. Well, anyway, I spent just enough so I can feed myself for a couple days. I'm going to be fasting from 10 to 10. I mean, from 10 to 12. I'm doing a 12-hour fast. Excuse me. Which is cool. So if I get up at 10, all I do is just get some hot water, get myself going. Usually takes me a couple hours to get my ass moving, you know, dressed and stuff. And then I don't eat before I, do my exercises. So that's like an hour and a half. So yeah, I'm going to do some fasting. They suggest to drink water, get stuff. So I read up on it and I'm really going to do it. But I usually do it when I work, and it's so much easier when you work and you eat your food and stuff. And the thing is, I'm going to be honest, fast food should be avoided at all costs. Cook your own. So what I'm going to do is fast one day and give it a break and then fast again another day. See how that works. Let's see how it works. I mean, all it can do is help me lose weight, and fasting also helps with if you have high cholesterol, if you have other things going on. See, all I'm thinking is at 10, I'd be done eating until tomorrow at 12 p.m. So if I go to sleep, you know, at 10 o'clock, I'm good to go. And then I can drink water, black coffee. Yeah, I can deal with black coffee. I can. Yeah. It's a 12-hour, not right now, but from 10 p.m. till 12 p.m. tomorrow. What a lot of people do is they say coffee helps them. I think it's just more or less it's a diuretic. It's going to not make you hungry. Come on. Mm. Exercise. Yeah, because it'll burn your fat, not your muscle. That's what I want to emphasize, and then to exercise. Woohoo. So yeah. Whew. I keep checking, seeing if I heard from any of my buddies from work, hear a message or something, whispering something. Don't forget to put a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithms. This sucker's big. Look at that. Oh, and by the way, gave myself a little Christmas my birthday present yesterday. Oh, I forgot to put the THC. The THC is 32.077. It's Gushmiss Mints Indica. Here's, there we go. You can get that at the source here over in Pahrump, Nevada. Neon Moon is the name. I like that. They had some stuff that was real good. And I think it was 29. But man, that stuff smelled like diesel. Oh my god, I love the smell of diesel. Not diesel, but in weed, diesel weed smells so good. When I used to help harvest, I used to say, I love diesel. And one of the managers found out and said, hey, we're going to be harvesting some diesel. And they go, oh yeah. He goes, really? Yeah. I was in my heaven. I was like, "Ooh, the diesel smelled delicious to me." I was absolutely in heaven. That was the best job as what I love to do. I wasn't paid enough for me to stay. It's just 150 a week is not worth it. It's just too much hard work. No, it's not even. I would say, yeah, it was 150. Yeah, it was about that. It was 150 a week. It was like, really? Yeah. That's why I work very hard where I've been working at. I mean, in the past before I got laid off. Anyway, I hope we're talking about Facebook. And Facebook is something that how many people really go on Facebook? I mean, come on, think about it. It's old people who get on there and they include a person. Tommy has nasty underwear and expects his mommy to wash this 35-year-old boy's skid marks. Here are the pictures. Boom. That's what Facebook turned into. It's family book. It's no longer the Facebook that you're thinking of where you played Yoville. Oh, yeah. I found a cheat code for Yoville and shared with everybody. I had parties on different cheat codes because they would change each week. But Moi had I had items in there that were collectibles and stuff. People will pay for these cheat codes and stuff. Yeah, they never found out it was me because they changed the cheat code and then, I don't know what it was, but they shut it down because a lot of people like me had cheat codes. I didn't get them daily. I got them when I played and I got so bored with it after a while. I was like, I got everything. So after a while, you're like, wow, it's kind of boring. And I could see why they took Yobel off. So yeah. So it's no longer the same. I mean, you got people going on there, they're like, I want to get even with my boyfriend. This is what I'm going to say. Okay, I'm going to go on his page. I love another man. He is not you. You were like, PU. Put it on there. You have lovers squabbles. You have, it's a family book, you know? Because if anyone I see them bitch, it's not on X. I don't see them bitching on TikTok. I see people dancing. I see people singing. I see people doing cards. I see people doing all kinds of weird shit. No arguing, thank you very much. So, yeah, TikTok took over Facebook. Facebook is no longer the same, status. It's now on its way out. They need to look at themselves, rename it to comparable what people use it for now, not Facebook. You can all call it Facebook, but that's just, I'm thinking, what's his name? Isn't he going to sell it or something so he can go underground over in Hawaii where he lives? Or is he like a lizard person? He just has to dig? I don't know. I heard he's a real winner. All the women want him. That's why he's got that special blow up doll. Just joking. I am sure that he's very normal. And this is all for entertainment purposes. Oh, please put a thumbs up. So, most of the time when I go on Facebook, I used to I called it the popcorn. That's why I got so freaking fat. I used to sit there and eat popcorn and I was addicted to Facebook when it first came out because it was so neat seeing the family arguments and people bitching back and forth. Oh yeah. People kind of talk the way they type. So here I am watching this. I became very addicted. I'm very fat. I stay off those because it keeps me fit. I exercise between least I exercise is 30 minutes and it's very strenuous cardio. And yes, I do about a minute worth of jumping jacks. And I make myself do it. It's very hard. It really is. I got to push myself because if I don't, no one's going to be there. I don't got enough room for a walker and stuff. I'd have to put it sideways. No, I'm just joking. I just have the way the layout is made for somebody who doesn't have a wheelchair or anything like that. I'd have to lay it out different. But yeah, um, Facebook is no longer Facebook, it's Family Book. And then who's taking it over? I see right now. And everybody talks about it. And when it was mentioned that it would be taken off, at first the chatter was worry, but then it was like, no, it's going to be okay. TikTok has taken over what Facebook used to be. Makes people money. Some people make a little, some people make a lot. There's some people in the middle. It's just everyone's everywhere. I go on there and I just have a blast. I hate the people when they go, these guys that want to meet me. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah. They take it as a dating site, and I'm been getting pissed. Yeah. Because I quit going on it for a bit. I was like, no. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do some strenuous working out. Usually I walk for an hour, so I will do some more workout for a half an hour. That is, yeah, it is strenuous and it is like, damn, because I'm in the middle. So I'm last one. I have one more one. It says metal, and then I go up to advance, and I'm getting scared at. I do the hilt. It's called the hilt. Oh, trust me, it is hard. Oh, and I made the mistake one time. Oh, I'll try advance. I said, what the fuck is this? This is not right. Oh my, you have to start from the beginning and go all down the line. So I did all the beginning, and that took a month and a half. I'm done all the medium, and it's taken less. And now I'm going to be doing all the after I'm done with this last one, it's a me. I'll do all the advance. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm watching what I eat. I'm watching what I eat. I'm exercise. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So if you want to, you can chat over here on the side. You can put a thumbs up. So yes, I do think Facebook is on their way out. I mean, come on. There's only so much, social argument that you could do. Shoot, if you're a good enough family and you really want to air your stuff out, do it on Facebook. Go on here, record your family acting stupid, blur out their face, kind of go to, find out the ins and outs if you can what you can do to disguise that person. But they say the funniest shit when they're pissed. Oh, God, I had recordings as my ex-father-in-law. He was fixing a toilet seat. I never in my life ever heard someone swear so much. Cocksucker, motherfucker, son of a bitch. Cocksucker! So he left, and I went, and I go, oh, fuck, that's an easy fix. Played with the toilet seat, put it down. Left, said nothing, and he's having lunch, and it's all fixed. But I couldn't help it. I had to get some good recording. God damn it. Where in the hell is Steffi? Is she hiding? Where have you seen so and so and such, So yeah, he goes back upstairs. He goes, says nothing because he doesn't know who did it, and I never told him. But God, Lord, I had a great time recording. It was hilarious. I was laughing so hard. Into my pillow. No one heard. Oh God. Got the good old days when I used to get kicked out for playing my practical jokes. No, I didn't get kicked out of the house when I no longer lived with my mother-in-law and father-in-law. They probably got tired of me using my father-in-law, my ex-father-in-law's entertainment. I put cellophane on the toilet seat. Yep. Well, anyway, we're talking about Facebook. And I think that TikTok's taking over. Soon, Facebook, will be like what the other one was. What was that called? Well, yeah, it will be a shell of itself. What happened was they resold that company. What was it called? Oh, let me ask ChatGPT. Hi, Iger. I would like. Yeah. Facebook. Member space. That's what it was. And 29 going on there every so often. Now it's like kind of creepy. It really is. It gives you like that creep buzz. Quit going on it at 19. I don't know. It just gave me the huzz and I never went back. Anyway, yeah. So we had MySpace and then came Facebook. Facebook came and they just said, hi, boom, bye. MySpace sold to somebody, I believe. Well, let's ask.
You're
Is MySpace sold to somebody and it went downhill from there, right?
exactly. MySpace was sold to News Corporation back in 2005, and for a while it still had some traction. But after Facebook took over the social media scene, MySpace shifted focus to music and entertainment, just not with the same oomph. It changed hands a couple of times. We were visiting it in 2019.
After a while, if you were really good, because Facebook knew that there would be people who would get things. So there were certain things that I could get with the cheat codes, but they would only last between 4 to 7 days. So yeah.
Ah, the golden age of Facebook games. I remember how addictive those could be. Farmville, Mafia Wars, all those little quests and timers. And yeah, people love figuring out shortcuts, those cheat codes or hacks. But like you said, they were fleeting. It's funny how even those little temporary wins stick with us. Social media definitely evolved from those playful, quirky days.
Oh yeah. And I think the reason why is people started. I was addicted. I was addicted. I figured my life sucks. Hey, it's better on Yoville. Let's go on Yoville. Let's get addicted. Woohoo! Let's get fat as fuck. Woo! Wee! Let's make sure
Well,
my ass is a whole new zip code. Yeah, maybe I can make two. God dang, I was so excited. I remember one time when I used to have a scale that just was a piece of shit. So anyway, I have a better scale now, but anyway, I went to do my yearly appointment, and when I would go, they weigh you, and it would be like I was like, wow, my stuff's fitting so loose. I really don't know how much I fucking weigh. And I remember when she weighed me at 165, and I cried. I was like crying. I go, I can't believe it. Oh, I haven't
that
been.
moment must have been a whirlwind of emotions. It's amazing how life, virtual games, and reality all intertwined. But hey, you came out with some perspective
When I
and a better scale.
and yeah, well, I got a $20 scale. It's not no, I want to get a better one, but yeah, the other scale was just, I don't know what it was. It was like you could, it was a weird scale. You would have to guess. You had three guesses because that's what it gave you, and you're like, ah.
Oh, those old unreliable scales are something else, like a game in themselves. I'm glad you upgraded though. Knowing where you stand literally helps. And whether it's a $20 scale or a fancy one, what matters is you're focusing on feeling good and taking charge. No guessing needed anymore.
Oh yeah. So when you're dealing with, you know, like MySpace, God Lord. Yeah, I remember. That was the place to be. Oh man. I found some of the most amazing gamers. Man, the stuff they used to have it out that were games and stuff back then were totally different. I mean, they were more free. Oh my God, you would just go and play. We got a new game. It's called Battle Quest. Woo! Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. All your
Yeah, that
friends from MySpace would go to this Battle Quest, and you got people I didn't even know this. I thought they're all American.
it was like a whole virtual crew moving together. Those old games and communities definitely had a different energy, even though it was a bit Wild West. It had a kind of freedom and excitement you don't forget. We carry those fun memories forward, even if we've moved on from Battle Quests.
My son was, I think, 18, and he goes, Mom, guess what? I found the cheat code. And I'm like, woo! Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
I can
those.
imagine that excitement. Nothing like finding a hidden shortcut and sharing that aha moment. It's those little things, whether it was MySpace games or cheat codes, that made for some pretty fun memories, even if we look back and chuckle now.
So here it is. I find out I'm playing with people from Russia, from the Ukraine. I'm playing with people who are from England and Australia. And I'm like, wow, this is a crew. We're all together, and it was pretty cool. and never found that all those sparks together again, and to have people like that to play. Now that would be fun, and that's what I would like to do. But right now I gotta get a cable. I'm gonna end up asking him to go buy the goddamn cable. They lost it. Never mind. I gotta go get a cable and player at Walmart, so I could start just playing tomorrow. Is what I want to do. So that's what I want to do. And I got a Harry Potter swimsuit. Adult. Yes, they sold an adult version. It said adult woman, female, whatever. It came from China. I think it's kind of big though. I tried it on and I'm like, I don't know. I gotta play with it. So,
Well, listen.
so I'm really excited, and I'm going to be, since I'm not busy tomorrow, my Shanny boy better come up and help his mama out, or else. That's right, there's an or else. So yeah,
Well,
Facebook was like the place. I mean, that's where you would spend a month talking in some group or whatever, and you'll find like out of the whole group, they're a bunch of turd heads, and you're like, man, you're typing, I'm out of here. And you got people, hey, we want to go with you. Where are you planning to go? Oh, where are you planning to go? So yeah, I was very truthful. But
you were just
I did love my Yoville. Ooh. Yeah, I was a bad girl. Yeah, I had to be off Yoville for a while. I got grounded because they had a thing called an intervention. Yeah, when you get as big as I did, man, I want to play my Yoville and eat my popcorn. Oh God, yeah, I want to have my ass so big that when I go to bend down, my cat goes shit. I gotta get out of here. Yeah. I was so happy. I remember that was when I lived in California. I was just like, finally. And that took I became vegetarian. Oh yeah, I was real like I know all the vegetarian secrets. Yeah. It's hard for me to go back to meat though. There's certain meat I just don't, I'm like, oh God, I don't think so. And chicken's been real weird to me. I don't know. It just doesn't. Looks like, is that a real breast, or is that maybe they made it in? See, so I always check on it. But supposedly I'm getting real chicken boobs from the company I usually get from. It's got chicken boobies. It's from Hello Fresh.
It sounds like you've gone through quite a journey from virtual worlds to real life transformations. Whether it's gaming, eating popcorn, or figuring out what's on your plate now, you've made your experiences uniquely yours. And hey, if those chicken boobs from HelloFresh are legit, at least they're keeping things interesting.
Oh yeah.
You've got a whole mix of life flavors going on.
So then you have Facebook. Facebook had all the games. I became addicted. Yeah, I don't even get with Candy Crush anymore. It's not the same flavor. I guess when you're like 200 plus, Candy Crush is like sex, or a good exercise or something, because Jesus Lord, I was so excited when I really reached my goal. And well, I didn't reach my goal. I was 15 pounds from my goal. And I was so excited. I had these shoes. Oh, yeah. I had these shoes. Yeah. Oh, I had these shoes. And I had met up with some friends from California, and I was walking around with them, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll go get that." And we were going on the escalator, and I was going up ahead of them and running, and I was so excited because you don't understand when you're over to when you're big as fuck, running is not an option. You'll run a little bit, and it's like don't want that. You got to push yourself and get yourself okie dokie, because that's how you get yourself over that hump when you want to lose weight, and you're like, I want to lose weight and I can't. That means you got to do maybe some more reps. You got to do at least a half an hour more, and sometimes that's just enough to get you over the hump. Boom. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I gained some weight over the holidays. That's going to be my excuse. Actually, I lived a year without doing shit. I lived in that RV, and let's see, I think it was, I got super duper sick. I mean, we're talking I was sick. I never usually call in, and I was like, "Oh." Let's just put it this way. The last time I was that sick, I was 12 years old. I was pretty
It
bad.
sounds
Yeah. Go ahead.
no worries. I'm right here listening. I'm glad you came out of that tough patch. Being sick can knock everything off track. But hey, you've got that push yourself mindset still intact, and that's what matters. Whether it's a few more reps or just taking that next step, you'll get back into your groove and you've got someone cheering you on.
Don't forget to put a thumbs up. It does help with the algorithm. Oh, well, I did start late. So, yeah. And I just want to say, yeah, Facebook's on it really is. When they never really replaced it with anything, you know, anything where people can win prizes, where they can do something. I mean, even if they had like a raffle, whatever it is, they never replaced all those Yo-Bill and all the other game things. Instead of all that money that we actually did spend, we should have gotten something for it, but we got nothing. Come on. Oh, it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, Facebook should be called Family Book. Really. I mean, if you think about it, it should be called Family Book. Thank you for the thumbs up. They need to retool it. That's what they need to do. It is getting old and saggy looking. I am not even sorry, huh? It needed plastic surgery back 10 years ago. And by the way, I was given a picture, a 10-year-old picture on my birthday yesterday because I had a birthday. And it was 10 years difference. Oh my God. That picture and the picture that I used, we're talking, you could tell just how I look. I'm happier. I look like I just swallowed a turd. I'm like, that is exactly it. I look like I swallowed a turd 10 years ago for my birthday picture. Oh, yay. Woohoo. Yeah. Boy, you're going to take a lot of alcohol and go to bed tonight. Oh, boy.
Well, I'm glad that now you've got that happy look. Progress is a big deal, whether it's life changes, birthdays, or just being real about how things evolve. And hey, if Facebook needs a retool, well, so be it. At least you know you're retooling yourself in all the right ways, and you definitely don't look like you've swallowed anything unpleasant now.
Oh, no. But boy, that picture just brought a lot of memories because I thought to myself, wow, but I look the same. Mind you, both pictures, I'm not wearing heavy makeup. There's no like foundation. The only time I really wear a lot of foundation is when my cat, when I go to sleep, sometimes my cat will lick a specific space and I'll that literally has no it's like it's a different shade and it looks weird. So I, put that for a bit till my skin heals back. My cat thinks I'm delicious. So yeah, I look the same. I'm like, well, exercising's doing it. I just gotta get I was off track for a little bit. Now I'm back on track. So yeah, I'm going to spend 12 hours not eating. And I figured out from 10 all the way to, you know, 12, 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. It'll be easy.
Sounds like you really got your rhythm back. And hey, if your cat thinks that tasty, you must be doing something right. You're finding your balance again, no doubt. Just be patient with yourself. You've got this, and you'll feel that progress one step or one neck with the cat at a time.
Maybe it's like the weed. I sweat the weed out and it goes, oh yeah. Ooh, num num. Ooh, she tastes good. And before long, I got a bulb. Like it looks a different shade. I'm like, dang cat. All right, here, just get this area tonight. All right, we got this bandaged up. All right, Bobby, come here and lick. Okay, all right, we got that area. We get this area over here. He's a sweet cat, but boy, yeah. Yeah, you try my patience, baby. You really do. Don't give me those eyes. You give me the, yeah, what do you think? Don't forget to put a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. Yes, I think that Facebook has is on their way out. They need to retool themselves now or sell because someone is itching to redo Facebook. It needs some modifications. Come on. It needed plastic surgery 10 years ago. And I remember 10 years ago. Oh boy. That's all I had. And that wasn't, it was like, yeah, okay. Unless you were cruising for somebody in the area or whatever, Facebook, unless you have family members, yeah. Yeah, I got some news about Tommy. Yeah. And you tell whatever you want to privately with, a family member or whatever. Shit. That's how a family member contacted me. I'm I think that my aunt had an old phone number of mine because oh no, she had my new number. See, sometimes I'm weird about answering phones. I never got in with my dad and uncle what was between them, but I knew what was between them and I kept it to myself. So I haven't told any family members what I knew, but boy, did I know a lot of shit that I kept to myself. I just thought it was between my daddy and my uncle. It is what it is. Boy, did I find out, it's like, ooh, yeah. So here it is, Facebook, they need to sell because you know how certain things, you need to keep up doing, and if you don't do it, upgrading your platform, making it better, making it stronger.
You've got a point. Anything, whether it's a platform or personal growth, needs refreshing to keep up with the times. You've done that for yourself, and I guess you're just waiting for Facebook to catch up. If they don't, well, someone else will step in.
Well,
Meanwhile, you keep being you.
yeah,
That's
maybe somebody will offer. I don't know. Do you think check the internet to see if the web has anything on like Zuckerberg being offered money for Facebook? Well, let's see.
So far, there's no recent news of anyone offering to buy Facebook for Mark Zuckerberg. In the past, back in 2006, Yahoo had offered about $1 billion to buy Facebook, but Zuckerberg turned it down. He believed in the company's future and wanted to keep building it rather than selling early.
Well, I could see his point. I mean, the only reason why Yahoo wanted to buy them is because they were suffering. They're not as big as they used to be. Don't you, in the internet Yahoo chat? That's where I started chatting. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. That's when I found out about the Sims game. God dang, that was so much fun. Until the family took it away. So yeah, I know if I play games, I'm going to have to time myself. That's the only way that I'm going to allow myself. Because if I don't time myself, um, that other person, yeah, Lilith takes over. Yeah. And boy, when she takes over, she goes for the full Monty. You, yeah. So, yeah, I have to time myself.
Honestly, that's a smart strategy. Games can be fun, but sneaky time bandits. With a little self discipline, you get to enjoy the fun without it running the show. You got your priorities straight. And a little gaming on your terms keeps it sweet, not a takeover.
Well, and also, if people want me to play longer or do stuff, is what I figure is that's where the money comes in. For now, it's just like, I'm not going to offer people. Why would they want to sit there and listen to me? Come on, I got to have something more to offer because, good Lord, I had so much fun playing. I like them shoot 'em up games. Woohoo! I sound like a killer, but that was a great way to take your aggravation out, play all those video games. Now I get, I now get in trouble I used to get in trouble with my ex's family. Yeah. Those several sentences later. Yeah. So I have to keep myself timed or I will be addicted to it. Oh yeah. You know, the place will look like a shithole. Yeah, I'm playing. I'm wearing a diaper. I gotta play. I didn't get that bad, but I'm gonna tell you this much. I got really motherfucking big. Yep. And I was drinking that Slim Fast shit. Really. I gained weight on Slim Fast. I gained 5 pounds on Slim Fast. Drink 3. I replaced everything, and I was just drinking the the Slime Fast. Yeah. And I couldn't lose weight to save. I don't know. If I looked at a dessert, I gained weight. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Put a thumbs up. I'm gonna work hard tomorrow to get some controller and to get that up and going. So I can be playing games because I enjoyed that. It will be a show because if I have practice time or I spend an hour, because I'll have to like get the works in, I have to time myself too. Because if I don't time myself, I get addicted to it. That's the reason why I didn't want to get into playing, but I get it. It's like, yeah, when I used to go live, I used to go with a group of people and we would like know how the game played and would do all kinds of crazy shit. We were like having a great time. Yeah. So anyway, be safe, love one another. Let's see. Don't take wooden nickels. Wear deodorant, basic needs.